Ooh, unfortunately. Zoos usually. I can't snitch. I can't. Our rookies have some duty, so I normally just. 16-10. Oh.
What's happening, Reggie? So we went to see you in Memphis and New Orleans, and those games were not like tonight. So how do you feel like coming out of that? Because we heard Ties say often, like they want to play the right way, they want to keep the ball moving. You said you're at your best when the team keeps the ball moving. Like, what was different for you specifically compared to those road games in Memphis and NOLA?
We're still just getting a little comfortable. I think Coach came and talked to us, just set up a few things, understanding of how we want to play. I've probably been buried in the corner myself at times, not understanding like what he wants. So it was just good. He hit me up and we met before the game. So I was getting more understanding what he wants, how we should attack. I think he talked to us all before the game, kind of let us know. So I think it just helped us be in better positions, know where we want to be, and then allow us to play freely. But it's been a process, honestly. Like there's games that we play well, and then there's games, we hit these lulls and still trying to figure each other out. And I guess our comfortability and what guys everybody does when we're seeing new matchups or seeing new schemes coming at us. But those two on the road, definitely disappointed. We were disappointed in the way we came out and we played. Definitely not who we are, and especially myself. Like for myself, those were just two trash games. I want to figure out how to be better from them. I was fortunate enough to have shots going, but really, I think we all kind of just found easier shots today to start. At least it started off good. I know for myself personally, just get a couple easy ones, even though they didn't go in, like not forcing tough looks and just playing the flow of the game. I think it allowed us to make some. So we weren't trying to fight pressure as much. We know we still have some turnovers that we be sure, but just trying not to fight the pressure. We're going to have guys that come in, try to take us out of our stuff, but a lot of times we just have to continue to play the right way, whether it be denying, we need to know where we're going to, whether it be backdoor cuts, whether it's screening. I'm just trying to figure out where we want to get the ball and who we want where. So that's still been, like I said, we've had spurts we played well, and we've had lulls where we haven't played as great, but we're still trying to figure it out.
Hey, Reggie, congrats on the win.
Oh, thank you.
You hit like a wild layup towards the end of the game that you got even Kawhi jumping off the bench and smiling. Just curious, was there anything your teammates said once you hit that and you guys went in the timeout, or what was the reaction you got?
Everybody was kind of hyped, but more of a WTH. So WTH or WTF, whichever one y'all want to say. But I know I ended up in a predicament. Was fortunate enough to get Tim Hardaway off his feet, and then I don't think anybody in the league is going to leave Paul. So when I was driving his way, I knew I had an open Euro just because they weren't going to leave him. And then I was honestly, as I was attacking, I was looking to drop it off to Terrence, but Kristaps did a great job. He played in between both of us, and I was just kept trying to scan the rim. And then it really helped. I think Paul, I might be wrong, but I think Paul had Brunson. So in my mind, I was really just trying to put it up on the rim. Always give it a chance. I felt like I had a chance to make it, but worst comes to worst. At least if I miss on the right side, I'll take my 6'8", 6'9" matchup against a 6'1" guard. So, I was just fortunate enough to get it going in. But I guess that's why I practiced a lot of dumb shots growing up as a kid. And it just came out. So long arms, grace of God, and a lot of confidence instilled from my teammates. And I think that's what bought that basket.
Thank you.
Hey, Reggie, you challenged Kristaps several times down the stretch at the rim. It seems like no matter who's defending the basket, you always end up going right at them and finding a way to finish. What gives you that confidence to keep attacking those matchups and finish even with a size disadvantage?
My team. Honestly, my team, the organization, the coaches, the players. Just trying to fill it out, playing, trying to hopefully play the right way, end up at times turning down opportunities throughout games. And the coaching staff usually and my teammates are on me about just playing free and attacking the basket. So in those moments, I kind of have my own sense of confidence, and then theirs as well stacked upon it. So I think people know in this league I'm not short of confidence. And then when you got guys like that back, and you definitely have a higher false sense of confidence. So I think that's what's helping. Just attack, and I know I got the backing of my teammates. They trust that What I'm doing is ultimately to win, and that's all I kind of want to be remembered as someone who plays hard and someone who plays the right way to win. At the end of the day, I hope the organization, my teammates, my coaches all know that when I go out here and lace them up, that despite the result, I'm always playing my hardest to win, and no matter what it looks like. And I think that's this marriage that's been built. It's really helped me. Like, that's something I think they truly know in my heart of hearts is I'm playing for one goal, and that's to come out with the W at the end of the day. And from there, it just allows me to play free and not live in my mind as much. I definitely can be somebody who overthinks, thinks a lot. So that's one thing that they help me out is when I know that they trust in me, then I stop overthinking situations in my head, and I just try to play as free as possible and play as reactionary as possible.
Hey, Reggie. When you guys were on the road, Paul was talking about that he feels a responsibility to keep you guys rolling, but also to be a teacher for all the young guys. What does that look like from your perspective?
Playing hard, honestly, like carrying yourself as a professional, playing the right way, coming out here doing your job. Try not to be too overly frustrated, but staying on task. And really, these guys, the young guys, they have the young pups. They're gonna look up to the old dogs. So a lot of times it's about the way we carry ourselves. We try to give them information here and there. Paul's been great talking to the younger guys, but he's been leading with his voice. But really, what he's been doing is leading with his play, leading with his effort, leading with his focus, the way he's been in all our meetings, the way he's been vocal, the way, like I said, he's been paying attention, just the way that he approaches each and every day. I know the young guys are learning from it because I'm still watching, learning, taking it in. So just the way that he carries himself at days makes me be even more accountable. So I'm appreciative of it. Like, honestly, I'm appreciative of the way he comes in and he plays, and how he plays through frustration, how he plays through ups and downs, and everything that he's done for us this year. Like, hasn't complained. I know dude has to be tired. He probably hasn't told you all that, or anybody. He doesn't really wear it. He just goes out here and he finds a way. He's the first to hit the floor, first try to pick a teammate up, first try to make sure you're good. Whatever it is that you need on the court, he's going to play the other man's best offensive player. We asked him to play big. So when you got a guy like that who competes like that each and every day, doesn't complain about it, and still comes out here and does his job, we're all learning from it. So definitely our young guys. And I think that's somebody, our young guys and our team, we're not taking advantage. We're not taking them for granted. And that's just a good marker, I think, for a lot of young players growing up watching, is you can watch him, two-way player. Guy's going to give it his all, and he's going to leave it all on the floor.
Yeah, Ty Lue had said something earlier, and it kind of took me back to, the summers that we used to have. He said that he's comfortable with you taking any shot that you feel like you can make, whether it's a long 2, 3. And it just took me, he said that.
Oh, man.
And it took me back to the summer because, it was you, AD, Drew, and I used to always lead a gym. I used to be like, man, like if he had like a situation where he could just, just play free, he can get off, because he used to kill every time I see you in the gym. So when you finally got to the Clippers, was there ever a time where you just had that talk with Lou, and then everything was it just turned around for you, and it just gave you the confidence you needed?
Yeah, man, I appreciate you giving that little input. Playing possibly the best defender in the league. I mean, you build your confidence playing a guy like Drew. I definitely didn't win every matchup. I definitely scored some buckets, but no, those guys locked me up at times. So when we play two of the best defenders in the league, you're going to build your confidence. We had a great coach working us out, always teaching us things, teaching us how to be better. And honestly, I'm appreciative of those guys, like playing them, even when they're stopping me at times, making sure that I was aggressive, continue to come at them. Like Jordan knows, I think at times my confidence is high now, but at times I've dealt with ups and downs of it, lows, and just having great guys. Like, this is a brotherhood being in the NBA. So I've been appreciative of everybody I run into. We always try to give each other notes. Like, we want to be better than each other, of course, but we're trying to pass on as much knowledge to each other and those after us as possible. So, no, I've been thankful for them, but the biggest thing I think with my confidence coming over and just playing free was getting around T. Lue. That first year in the bubble was tough, ups and downs, didn't play as well. And then really getting Chauncey. Like, I benefited so much from having T. Lue, Chauncey, Kenny Atkinson, Roy Rogers, and everybody's still here today. Like Jeremy Castleberry, Dante Jones, like the list goes on forever. Larry Drew, like getting around this coaching staff, they just built my confidence up. So at times even, I don't know if they could feel my energy or they could see it on my face. Like I was overthinking. They were just continuing, like I might airball and they're like, shoot it again. In my mind, I started looking at them like, oh, y'all are crazy. I remember I was telling them when games last year, I was like, man, y'all are crazy. Or I'll tell Terrence, like, Terrence, our coaches are crazy. They're like, Terrence, y'all are tripping. I'm not playing well, but they just kept being harping on, like, we've seen you put so much work in, just trust in it, continue to play, continue if you're playing the right way. And like I said, that was something I think I've taken away more is they trusted that I was playing the right way. And I was always going through my injuries and all, going through my lulls of my confidence. I think a lot of times I was result driven. And I know I did a lot to be in the process, but I think getting here with these coaches and with this team, these players, they've trusted in my process. And they were more on me. They were hard on me on times I was myself. Like, you got to play. Like, you got to be aggressive because you put in too much work. So what's the point? And ever since then, that's why I've was so emotional last year. Like, I've been thankful to this team, this organization. Is they've helped me find myself again and find just peace. So nice, I shoot terrible. I'm frustrated, but they help me find peace and trust that it's about the process and not the, we want the end goal. We all want that, but you just got to trust in your process. So I'm always thankful for them for encouraging me and keeping me steady, even keeping my confidence up.